Hello, everyone. Life is very short. If you don't believe it, let me prove it to you. When we were kids, a single day seemed endless. But now that we've grown up, a day passes in the blink of an eye, and suddenly, another year is gone. This is called the time unit paradox. And it's not just a feeling, it's science. Scientifically speaking, our brains measure time by recording new experiences. When you were young, everything was new. Your brain was constantly learning, making time feel slower. But as adults, habits make our days blur together. Every day, you wake up at 7, arrive at work by 8, do the same tasks, leave at 5 p.m., have dinner, scroll on your phone for a bit, then go to bed. Day after day, the same routine. And suddenly you realize, oh, it's almost Lunar New Year again. This is the time blindness trap. But you can escape it by changing your daily patterns. Take a different route to work, try new experiences on weekends, or visit a new cafe every day. Each new experience forces your brain to pay attention, and that makes time expand again. And here's the biggest mistake in how we perceive time. We overestimate what we can do in a day, but underestimate what we can do in a year. That's why so many people give up on their goals too soon. You might notice most people confuse being busy with being productive. On days when you work hard, you might think, I was really productive today. But imagine yourself at 90 years old, near the end of your life. Would you care about those extra hours you stayed late at the office, or the time you spent with your family? Suddenly, you realize you barely remember the work you did. You only remember the moments that made you happy or sad. So create more joy and reduce negativity by nurturing your relationships. Relationships work like a bank account. Every small interaction is either a deposit or a withdrawal. A sincere compliment is a deposit. A harsh word is a withdrawal. Just like a real bank, you can't withdraw too much if you haven't deposited enough. Most people focus on big gestures, expensive gifts or special anniversaries. But the truth is, small daily deposits matter more than one big showy one. A random message to check in, a small shared memory, or being there during tough times. Those mean the most. Now, about health. Health isn't just about living longer. It's the amplifier of your life force. Every area of your life improves or declines depending on your health. Think about this. Would you rather have 8 hours of full energy or 12 hours of exhausted work? You'll see that your energy matters more than your time. Back in high school, I used to think sleeping was a waste of life. So I tried sleeping only 30 minutes at a time, 4 times a day. But now that I've experienced insomnia, I realize sleep isn't just rest. It's the brain's superpower. Without enough sleep, your brain becomes foggy, almost like you're drunk. So, how do you live healthy and happy? You don't need hours in the gym. Just do small exercises. 10 push-ups where you stand, a short brisk walk, or 5 minutes of stretching. These little movements, done consistently, will make your body feel amazing. About learning. If you want to learn anything faster, teach it to someone else. This is called the teacher effect. Explaining something forces your brain to understand it deeply. I often read comments like, "This video only took 5 minutes. You probably just asked ChatGPT to write it." But the truth is, some videos take me a whole week to research. At first, I didn't see the difference between a script I wrote myself, which took a whole day, and one ChatGPT could write in a few minutes. But later I realized, when I write it myself, I write 1 but learn 5. When ChatGPT writes it, I don't even know if the facts are true or not. So if someone can explain a topic clearly and simply, as if it's engraved in their bones, trust me, they've studied it deeply. But if you ask just one follow-up question and they spin in circles, you'll know they haven't. If you want to test whether you truly understand something, try explaining it to someone else and see if they get it. And life wouldn't be complete without emotions. Your emotions have a hidden timer. Any chemical that causes emotions, anger, fear, frustration, lasts only 90 seconds. After that, it's your choice. For example, when you read a rude comment online, you feel angry for about 90 seconds. Then you forget. When you're happy, it's the same. 90 seconds, then it fades. But many people choose not to let go. They keep feeding those emotions. Say you read a comment and get mad. You reply. They reply back. Now you're angry all day. To live happily, learn to control your emotions. Remember the 90-second rule. When you see bad news, wait 90 seconds. Then decide whether it's worth your attention. Is it worth wasting even one more second of your life? And if it is, then go all in. About money. Money isn't just numbers in your bank account. It's freedom of time. Here's a truth most people miss. Earning more money often makes you poorer in time. As your income grows, you usually have less time to enjoy it. That's the trap. You make more money but have no time to spend it. Like running on a treadmill, moving a lot but going nowhere. Most people buy material things and rent experiences. But smart people do the opposite. They rent material things and buy experiences. Why? Because experiences increase value, while material things usually don't. This is the ultimate financial skill. Live below your means so you won't be pressured by money, and you'll have time left for meaningful experiences. About energy. Your energy is your most precious resource. Managing time is useless if you can't manage energy. You can't do meaningful work if your energy is drained. Most people never audit their energy. They don't realize some activities create energy while others drain it. A morning walk gives you energy. A toxic relationship drains it. You'll see many people addicted to gambling. After losing, they swear, "I'll control myself, I'll quit." But willpower is like a muscle. It gets tired. Smart people don't rely on willpower. They design their environment so good choices become natural. If you don't hang out with gamblers, you don't have to fight temptation. Every decision costs energy. So choose a simpler life. It'll save your energy. You've probably stood in front of a market exhausted thinking, "What should I eat today?" But if all you had left was one pack of instant noodles, you wouldn't think twice. And it'd still taste great. And finally, life is about experiences. Your life isn't what happens to you, it's what you design. Think of it as a portfolio, not just of money, but of skills, experiences, relationships, and dreams. Most people overvalue planning and undervalue experimenting. Designing your life isn't about creating a perfect plan. It's about running small experiments to see what truly matters to you. Many people say, "I need to figure everything out first." But that's completely wrong. You can't think your way into the right life. You have to test your way there. Here's what most people miss about change. Small things lead to big results. If you want to change your life, start by changing something that takes just 5 minutes. Small wins create momentum for bigger ones. Right now, most people measure life by society's standards: money, status, possessions. But what if you define your own metrics? What if success means spending time with your family, learning new skills, helping others, and doing things that feel meaningful to you? Remember this: time will always pass, whether you use it wisely or not. Every habit, every action you take will become your life. So from this very moment, ask yourself, when you reach the end of your life, will you be proud of what you're doing right now?